guys, welcome to the Purpose-Filled Kitchen. Now today I have my beautiful friend with me, which I should put my shoes on because I feel very low right now. But I am so excited. We've been friends for over 30 freaking years.
Yes, girl.
She fly though, right? I know, you see it, she fly. So what we are doing today is we are going to be making a carrot ginger miso dressing. It is one of the ones that people have wanted to pay me to give them. And I'm like, no. But I'm gonna give it to you guys for free. And I'm gonna allow my girlfriend to do it with me because she is also very much into health and wellness and all the great things. And she's an author now and all of that. So we're gonna talk about life and how life can throw you some little bit of roller coasters, right?
Yes.
You haven't been on any roller coasters.
Girl.
That's what I thought. Okay, so in here, we're gonna be throwing in just a bunch of things. And I missed out a lot of stuff for us so that we can kind of get ahead of the game because I wanna sit and talk to you. She's absolutely amazing. And if you haven't followed her, it's Lovely Styles, L-U-V. That's how you spell lovely. And I will make sure to link all of that below because she has amazing products and all the stuff that she has on her shop, but also the fact that she's becoming an author. And you're going to want to read this book because I know it is going to be powerful. You'll see. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to, you ever use the scale?
No.
No. To teach you something.
Yes.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know how to use a scale or like to use more like the cups and weigh, ounce measurements, I want to use grams on this. So we're going to use the metric scale. So over here, you'll see this says G, that's grams, right?
Okay.
And so what we need to do is get 80 grams of carrot. Yeah, there you go, right? Almost there. So we're going to use 80. Is that what I want? Yep, I want 80 grams. All right, a little bit more. That's all right. Ain't nobody getting hurt over a carrot. There we go. All right, let's dump that all in there. Okay, so we're going to dump that. We're going to do fresh ginger, which I have around here. Where's my ginger at? Where's my ginger peels? Where's my ginger? Where's my ginger? I know I put it in there. Okay, we're going to get back to that. And then we have also crystallized ginger that we're going to do. So you can throw all of that in there because I've already weighed that. And I'm going to give you all the measurements. Everything will be below so that you can follow, right? Then we're going to do some rice vinegar, which is right here. Y'all not going to tell nobody my dressing, right? Y'all not going to tell nobody. I know. I could trust you. Then we're going to actually tell everybody. What am I talking about? This is a YouTube channel. Like, tell everybody. Hello?
That part.
Okay. What was I thinking? Okay, I got a little bit of lime juice here for us. I had squeezed it out, and we're going to use 36 grams of that.
Okay.
So we can use this.
Okay.
Is that honey? Yeah, that was the honey from before. So you can put that in there. Wait, we're going to zero. So you're going to press this button under here. Zero it out because you want to zero the weight of this.
Oh, okay.
Right? So now that it's zeroed, now you can actually weigh the product.
Okay.
Which is going to be 36. You know what? I got my glasses right on my head. What am I doing? 36 grams of lime juice.
Okay.
Ooh, very good.
That's
perfect.
fine?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you got 1 gram ain't gonna kill nobody.
Okay.
Put that right in there. And then we're going to do a fresh orange juice. So I have an orange. Have you ever segmented an orange?
Nope.
I love this so much. Okay, so I'm gonna show you and then you're gonna continue while I go get us our ginger because I don't know what happened to it. All right. You are going to segment an orange. Let me slide this over so you guys can see me on camera up here. So this is an orange. We're going to cut the ends. And you cut the ends until you see the orange. So did I mention her name was Alethea? I don't even think I did I? Her name is Alethea Jones-Andrews. What am I doing? Alethea Jones-Andrews, right? She's my friend, so to me, I know her. All right, so you're going to cut until you see the actual orange, right? And then now that you have this white segment, you're going to cut only in that, and your knife is going to do a curve.
Oh, I've done that before, but I didn't know that was the name of it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is called paring. This is called paring a fruit. And then when we go in and take it through each, see the white little lines? When we go in and cut into the white lines, that is called a segment.
Oh.
Yes. So if you can cut the rest of this and then segment it, that'd be awesome.
All right.
While I go and look for what we should have here, which is our ginger. Hold on. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. All right. Here it is.
This is actually really therapeutic, by the way.
Isn't it though?
Yes, it is.
I don't know how anybody does not like cooking.
I know.
I love it so much.
So how many of these have to be segmented, you said?
Yeah, we're going to segment the whole thing.
The whole thing? Okay.
And with ginger, I like to use a spoon when it comes to peeling. I don't know if you do that as well.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to weigh this first. Mode is what you do to change it. So if you ever buy a scale at home, and I want it to go to grams, so it's on grams. Okay, so this is a little bigger than what I need, so I'm gonna just cut a little. So I need 30. And I'm gonna make it a little bit more than 30 because I'm gonna peel it, right? So you don't have to peel it. If you have, I don't know if you know what young ginger is, but it's basically ginger that has been harvested before it gets this tough brown skin, and it's delicate and it's beautiful, and you don't have to peel it. You can eat the peel.
Just straight like that. Okay.
You can eat the peel. And you can eat the peel of this one too, but I find it to be too woodsy. I don't like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you're juicing, you don't need to peel.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you juice at home?
I do, and I do
good.
peel. I didn't know that. Okay. I didn't know I had to. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Okay.
Especially, it depends on the juicer you have. If you don't want like chunks, like if you're just throwing it in the blender, I would peel it because then you're gonna taste the, the peels, right? So you don't want that. But if you're juicing and you have a juicer, it should do it for you.
Okay.
Yeah. So tell me about your trip here, because my friend has come to see me for my birthday.
Yes.
And I know you probably are going to see this after my birthday, but we've had the most amazing time.
We did.
And they got to see my son, who they haven't seen in many, many years. And they've known my kids for over 30 years.
Yes.
So it was so interesting as an adult to sit there and watch my adult son talking to my adult friends when you guys knew him as a little guy, right?
Yes.
And now he's like a grown man.
Grown. Okay. Grown.
He is grown. And he's such a good human too.
Yes, he is. He's awesome. God bless.
So good. Yeah,
God
thank
bless.
you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I received that.
Great job.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So that's all I do to peel. I use a spoon because you take less skin off than when you use a knife. When you use a knife, sometimes you take off too much. Then I'm just gonna chop it because we're putting this in the blender, and I don't want to have the blender give me ginormous chunks. So I'm just gonna rough chop these so we can put them in there. All right. Oh, good. So you segmented. Perfecto.
Do you want? What were you gonna do with these here? Anything?
We're gonna squeeze them and take that juice out. So we're gonna do. Yes, ma'am. All right. So we could toss this in. Awesome. And then we're going to do the fresh orange juice. I only have 14 grams, which shouldn't be a lot. Hopefully we have enough orange to do that. If not, I think I have another orange.
Okay.
We've been eating a lot of fruit
We have.
So I've been like, oh, we don't have any more lemons. Let's go and get that. Okay. So
You put these in there too?
No, we don't want this. We don't want the white stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. So let's get 14 grams of orange juice.
Okay.
So we'll use fresh orange juice. And I want to make sure I have my measurements here right. Yes, I do. Yes. Okay, great.
Wow, that's over.
Perfect.
That one little piece. Wow.
I know, isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
You can toss that in.
Okay.
All right. And we're going to do the same with our soy. We have a low sodium gluten-free soy there. We are going to put in some salt.
Okay. And this is just regular, or is this the Himalaya salt?
That's the Redmond. It's called Redmond's.
Oh, Redmond's. Okay.
It has a lot of like magnesium and potassium and stuff. It's really good.
And I can use that in my water too. Right?
Absolutely, I always do. Okay. Yeah. Do you? You're really healthy.
Yeah.
So do you do that normally? Like
I
put
do.
salt? You do.
Yeah.
She's amazing. Like when I tell you guys, like she is really about health. I'm not kidding, right? So while all of us are sitting here drinking lattes, she has her little matcha and her little apple cider vinegar stuff going. I'm like, what? Well, okay, now I feel just guilty, but that's okay. Because you're always so healthy. It's a beautiful thing. And they have Promise, meaning her and Dawn.
Yes.
Now, if you didn't see that episode, I'll make sure that you do see that episode. My other friend, Dawn, we've been all friends for over 30 years.
Yes.
They're going to keep me healthy.
Yes,
so,
we are.
Amen to
We
that.
are her accountability partners. Okay?
Yes, I am excited. Okay, beautiful. So we only needed 20 grams of the shallots. So I can take a little bit off. Yeah, that's good. So now chop that up and throw that right into the blender. I could use the other half for our salad. That'll be nice. Okay. So what are we doing? We're just building this beautiful salad to go with this dressing. Now, we just came from lunch or from brunch.
Yes.
So we had shrimp and grits because we both ordered the same thing.
We did.
And I want to just have a nice salad instead of doing another heavy protein on top. So you can do a marinated chicken on this. I usually put like a fish on this, things like that. So this will be great. The sesame and the miso. And I think...
So what's the miso?
It's a soybean paste.
Okay.
You ever smelled it? It's very umami and very salty. Gives you a lot of salt. It's beautiful. Yeah, exactly.
Does it give it texture?
It doesn't give it, well, it makes it smoother. It can make it smoother, but it more gives it that rich flavor. You're going to have more of that. So we did the lime. We don't have to do that now. And that's pretty much it for this dressing. So we have our carrot peel. We have our fresh ginger, crystallized ginger, rice vinegar, fresh lime juice, fresh orange juice, soy sauce, sea salt, sesame seeds, shallot, and white miso.
Wow.
Got it?
You got it.
All right. So now what we're going to do is I'll move this stuff out of your way. We are going to blend this now. So you can slide the blender closer to you.
Okay. You need this one.
So why did I want to do this particular dressing? For a couple things. One, she's very adventurous, right? So she's going to try all these new flavors, but also because it is about a melting pot of flavors, a melting pot of friendships and all that stuff. And there's all this kind of stuff going on in there. And when you're friends, real friends, you're going to go through a lot of different things and challenges and beautifulness and all this stuff. And that's why I wanted to use something complex, but beautiful together. Does that make sense?
Very.
Okay. So we are going to start blending. Let's put this a little lower. And what I want you to do first is kind of chop it in there a little bit, and then we're going to slowly drizzle in our oil. Okay. So let me turn this on here. You ready?
Yes.
All right, we're going to lower the volume here because I don't think you want to hear blending. So here we go. Now we're going to push that again really quick. I see there's a chunk of ginger. Quick try. Let's make sure we both like it. And then I just want to this is fast. This is like a quick salad we're just going to build.
Okay.
I know my own kitchen, y'all. It actually is my kitchen. I'm not joking. Okay, here we go. Want to give that a taste?
Okay.
Last night. We had a lot of people over last night, so a lot of spoons and stuff.
Cheers. Amazing. Amazing. Oh,
this is what people were trying to pay me. This is what people were trying to pay me for.
We did that.
What I want now is for you to help me just cut up some veggies.
Okay.
And then we're going to go out and have our conversation.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yes.
Here we go.
Thank you.
So here's what I'm thinking, because you like pretty much a lot of things.
I do.
Especially on salad, right?
Yes, I do.
So I have Bibb lettuce. You ever had Bibb lettuce?
No.
Okay, it comes in like a ball like this.
Oh, wow.
Right?
With the dirt like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Sometimes it's hydroponic.
What does that mean?
Meaning it's grown in water.
Oh.
Kind of like I do with my avocado seeds.
Okay.
But this one obviously was like it looks like it was grown in soil. But it's very light and it's very, I don't know, it's like buttery almost.
Is it compared to what? It's not like iceberg.
It's opposite of iceberg.
Okay.
So iceberg can be a little bit more crunchy and tense. This is very, very delicate. Like it could fall apart on you. It's so soft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is what you would find if you did like, in those Asian meals that sometimes they give you like lettuce wraps.
Yes.
That's what they would probably give you because it's easy to wrap like a little taco. So I was thinking that, a little arugula. You got that? Okay. Watch this too. All right, and then what I was thinking, some pepper, red onion, tomatoes. Are you good with that?
I'm definitely
Perfect.
good.
Let's cut these bad boys in
Okay.
half. I will cut a nice pepper for us. So guys, whatever you have in the fridge, you don't have to go crazy, right? We're gonna put orange segments on this because the dressing has orange. You can put whatever you like. So I'm just going to do this as a julienne and then cut them in half. I think that's plenty. And because we have already had a really nice meal, we don't have to load it up with way too much stuff.
Right.
And my poor friend, or I should say poor friend, but my friend is leaving. She got the nerve to come over here and then leave. Like she got somewhere to
But
go.
I was determined to come, right?
That is true.
Because,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, girl. Yeah.
You guys know about flights, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So let's just say she was not going to give up. They were going to give her this flight.
No. I was determined to be here with my girl. Okay?
Oh,
that part.
So exciting. I told them today, like, the way I felt love this weekend was, like, unreal. It was the best freaking birthday weekend. I mean, if you got girlfriends that are good to you, keep them around.
Amen. That part.
Keep them around.
And she's so deserving. Look at her heart. You guys know her. Come on. How can you not? You know what I mean?
Oh, see? That's why I got to keep her, right? You got to keep telling y'all that so you guys keep watching. All right. So we're going to cut this in half. I think one of the most important things about why I started this, because I know you were asking me earlier, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Is because of the connections you make around food. And when you do that, you cross all barriers. It's not like about your political association or your religion or whatever. It's really about connection. Like, how do we connect like humans? Honestly, it's around food. Any culture, anything you go to, if they go around the table, it's going to be good, right? It's going to be good. So now that we cut all of this, I say sprinkle those nice oranges. Okay. And do a little green onion.
That looks so pretty, so vibrant, you know?
I love it.
Yeah. I do feel the onions now, though. Start crying.
Don't you guys dare throw out any of the green or the white on your green onions. I don't know why people tend to do that, but they are delicious. The white is usually used for more of the heavier cooking, let's say, and the green is used as a garnish. But I like them both, and I use them both. Like, don't do that. A lot of people throw them away. Do you?
I do.
You do? Okay, don't do that.
Okay.
Just throw away the little root, and everything else use all the way to the end.
Is it a different in taste? Like, is there much of a difference?
I don't notice the difference. Some people say there is. It's more for me that the whiter part is a little bit tougher, so it can stand up to things a little more, and the green is very delicate. But to me, it tastes the same. Okay. So, do you like cilantro?
I do. I love cilantro.
Okay, good. Here's some cilantro. Why don't you go ahead and...
Now, what is the proper way of cutting cilantro?
Okay, so there's a few ways, right? So some people will use the stems, and I actually like the stems if the stems are soft like this one. But when cilantro starts to grow, it gets really tough.
Yes.
So I won't use that unless I'm blending it. If I'm blending it, I don't care.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But when it comes to cilantro, I rough chop, which means I just put them up in a little ball like this, and I literally just go through it like once or twice. That's it. So you can do it once or twice. You can do it into a small chop. However, I like tasting cilantro.
Me too.
So it just so happens that our girlfriend Dawn, who was here, has that gene that makes cilantro taste like soap. So she didn't like cilantro. So we were careful all weekend to kind of order things that didn't have cilantro because we wanted her to enjoy it.
And I did not know that. That part. I did not know that about the soap, and that's a gene, and I had no idea about that.
I've dealt with that with my clients, or it's my customers. When they come, I say clients because I'm a coach too, and it's just like I get confused with the two. I'm always coach, client, patient. I used to say patient.
Patient, right?
Oh my God. Okay. So I think that is gorgeous.
It is beautiful, right? Yes.
So we built it the way we built our friendship, one day at a time, one step at a time.
Yes.
And so what we're gonna do now, y'all, is you're gonna meet us, and we're gonna see if we're gonna have it out back because it is really hot today, or in our dining area. So we'll see you there in just a moment. Hey guys, so I just finished this amazing ginger carrot dressing with my friend Alethea. And Alethea, I really wanted to talk to you because, well, first of all, thank you so much for this weekend.
You are so welcome.
I cannot thank you enough for everything. Like, you guys have been unbelievable. It's such a blessing to be friends. I was going through a little bit of I don't know, like, we all go through these things in our life where you feel like you don't have anyone, but you do,
right?
And it wasn't until we talked in the car that I realized, like, you guys are my friends. Like, I can reach out to you and you're like, yeah, like for 31 years, right? But sometimes you just don't feel like, like it doesn't come to mind. And then friends come up and show you who they are, and then you're like, wow, these are my friends. Yes. So, Alethea, welcome to my table.
Thank you for having me, Neena.
I'm so glad you're here.
I am happy to be here. I'm blessed.
So excited. Okay, so I want to know what's going on in life with you because we have grown so much in 31 years.
Yes.
And I know that you are about to go onto a new venture of being an author.
Yes,
Can
absolutely.
we touch on that?
Oh,
are you open?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
I want to know, first off, like, what made you even think about coming out with this amazing book you're coming out? I'm going to serve you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes.
Well, hi everyone. My name is Alethea Jones-Andrews, and I am now the author of #BeThatPerson, unleashing confidence and cultivating self-love.
Oh, I love that.
Right?
Yes.
We have to know that we are worthy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, we all go through challenges and we all have journeys ahead of us, but we just have to really come in tune and touch base with our inner goals. And when I mean goals with yourself, like the self-doubts that you may have, just the areas that you never would have thought about touching on. It's very key. It's part of our everyday life, right? And it's good to know that you want to give in and devote time to yourself, right? Because you have to find time for yourself. And sometimes we don't find time for ourselves. Yeah. And it's really unfortunate, right?
Yeah.
So my whole thing was just really, the passionate part with this book is just really being able to have like a blueprint of what does that look like, right? Okay. When it comes to self-doubt and just underestimating yourself and not really knowing what your worth is, right? Because maybe when you grew up, you just probably didn't feel worthy, right? And you need to know that you are worthy, right? Yeah. So this book is really a way of you being able to like reconnect with yourself, right? Come back into tune with yourself on an everyday basis.
What is your definition then of self-care?
Oh, wow. Self-care to me is putting yourself first, right? Drawing attention to yourself in a sense of not worrying about anybody else's opinions, right? And just focusing on you and what that means for you. Like to really be still in your space, right? And knowing what brings you joy, not for anyone else. Like you need to really put yourself in a bubble and not feel like you're being selfish about it as well. Okay,
that's a big one right there.
Absolutely,
right? Especially for women.
Absolutely.
Is the book going to be geared more towards women?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's a huge thing for us. I think for most of us women, and I know a lot of women who are go-getters. They're tough. They're strong. Like they do what they got to do to make things happen, but they don't do self-care. And I was one of them, right? Yes. So like you climb the ladder, whatever the ladder means, and then you get there and you realize, but you get there sick because you've never taken care of yourself. You haven't done what you're supposed to do to make sure you feel good. Like I know you have a hashtag no excuses, right? And the thing is I love that you're focusing on that, or you're having women kind of focus on it. I like something you said, because you said it's about putting yourself in this bubble. What do you mean by that?
Oh man, putting yourself in a bubble, meaning not caring about the haysayers and the naysayers, right? Not caring about people's opinion. At the end of the day, all that matters is yours and God. Whoever your creator is, that's who all that matters, right? Yeah. So stop being influenced by other people's opinions because they are really igniting a negativity that grows deep within you. It's really important. We have to really key in on that.
What gave you that will to do that? Because that's not that easy either.
It's not. Once you come to the realization that there's something going on here, I'm not myself anymore. What's going on? something is festering and I got to get to the bottom of it. And when you come to terms of acknowledging what it is, then you can do something about it. And how deep you're willing to go with it is really up to you. Yeah.
Is your book going to give us strategies on how to do that?
Absolutely. It's going to give you like many action steps to take. I'm going to teach you how to journal and what that means.
Oh, good.
And how often you're supposed to do that, because we have to check in with ourselves first.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, when you go to the doctor, when you do your evaluation and they come in to see you, the nurse is the first one that usually comes in to evaluate you. They do a depression screening just to see where you are mentally. So before the doctor even sees you, we want to know what type of patient we're dealing with first.
Right.
And we need to do that with ourselves every day. Where am I? How is my day going to look? It's going to start with you. And you have to tune in with yourself. You have to check in.
Does faith play a role in your journey?
Absolutely.
What does that look like for you?
Spiritually. Spiritually. I have my daily prayer, right?
Nice.
Twice a day. Okay, I pray at 9 a.m. and I pray at 3 p.m. So I start my day with a prayer and I check in with myself during the day. Because your day is going to change throughout the day. And it might be things that you need to repent about. Okay.
That's the truth.
Amen. Right? So you want to check in and see where you are. Right? Because this is really going to pretty much do a reset for you. Right? You might have been in a bad mood. Afternoon come, you do a reset. You're feeling better because you checked in.
I know you. I know her, right? We've been together for 31 years. And I say together because let me tell you, it's not just a friendship. When you are really friends with people, it's a relationship. You know, you are together. Like you go through the good times together, the bad times together, the ups and downs together. And I see it like that. I see it like almost a marriage, but in friendship, if that makes sense. And I've known you for a long time. And ever since I've known you for the last 30 years, you've been somebody I admire because you are very disciplined. You don't play games. So I know I like already am picturing you actually doing the check-in intentionally because that's who you are. Like I don't see you playing around with that. So how do we develop a habit like that, especially somebody like me who struggles because I have ADHD and I'm always like all over the place. In fact, it was Alethea one time that corrected me on something that really helped me to start refocusing. Because one of the things she said, okay, Jeanette. And I was like, yeah, she goes, every time I'm talking to you, you go ahead and you start talking to someone else, like in the middle of our conversation. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I never knew I was doing that because I didn't know. I was undiagnosed ADHD. I didn't know I had it. It was just a thing that I've done all my life because I don't even know I'm doing it, honestly, quite frankly, right? But when you said that, I'm like, oh, like I didn't know, I didn't know I was doing it, but B, it made me more intentional. So even when it's hard for me, I try to stay focused because of that comment. Right, because I was also sharing with them this weekend how when you have friends that bring you correction and love, that's a friend. Not somebody that's like, oh, girl, you do you, and everything you do is right. No, sometimes we need to be corrected and changed. I say all of that to get back to the question of how do we develop discipline when it's difficult for us to develop the discipline? Does that make sense?
It does. First of all, let's take baby steps, right? Yeah. We have to give ourselves grace. Yeah. And we don't do that enough. That's true. You know, because we probably grew up in a foundation that it didn't exist, right? So we have to set and change those tactics that we've been exposed to all of our lives, right? But discipline is something that you really want deep down in your gut. That is what's going to keep you consistent. Because if you know the outcome at the end of the road, you're going to be more focused. If you don't know what it looks like, you're going to get stagnant.
You're talking about goals,
yes,
right?
Absolutely. And that's where it comes in. You have to set a goal so that the discipline becomes real.
Yeah. And you're saying to give yourself grace when you feel like you fall off of that discipline place,
because
right?
You are.
Yeah.
We are all the time, every day.
Why doesn't anybody talk about that?
Exactly. And it's okay. But I still need you to push through anyway.
Yeah.
Even if you feel like, oh, I'm not going to make it. But you started. Even if you don't get to finish right now, but you will finish eventually. Just don't give up on yourself.
Yeah, and I think that's powerful because I remember like maybe like 2-3 months ago, I was thinking to myself, I'm so mad at myself because I was doing boot camps almost every day, right?
Yes, I remember.
And I got injured because I'm overweight, so the boot camps are too strenuous. And I shouldn't have started that way, but I just went all in on the boot camps, right? But then I ended up tearing my meniscus in my knees. Like I ended up getting all these issues, and it deflated me, right? Because then I'm like, wow, you know, I can't even do that, like that kind of attitude, right? And so a few months ago, I was thinking about it. I'm like, Neena, if you would have given yourself grace, which is interesting that you said that, you actually would have been further along than you are, but because you did it and you were hard on yourself, you quit, right? And so that's the part of me that I'm trying to change as I develop and grow as a human, is to not make everything so black and white, and know that there's this beautiful gray area. And even the gray is light gray, medium gray, low gray.
50 shades of gray.
Right? That's not what it is.
No, we're not.
No, but seriously, it is. It's that way. But and sometimes, and the funny thing is, Alethea, I can do this for others, right? So when I have my clients come, I encourage them, I help them have grace on themselves, and I also lead them in ways where they can still have joy and peace and grace and all these things. Yet for me, no, it has to be all or nothing, and you failed, so don't even try. Right? Same thing with the walking every day. So I know that you walk every day, and that's part of your self-care. Because you told me it's part of your self-care. That's a moment for you to pray or talk, whatever. So how did? Because you've been doing this all your life. So talk to someone like me who doesn't have that as a discipline. Where do we start to develop this discipline?
Oh wow, that's a great question. You have to look at First of all, you have to have a real hard talk with yourself. What are you expecting of Neena in this path? What does that look like? And how do I get there? Right? And by giving yourself grace is that don't be so hard on yourself. That was pretty hard. You set high expectations, right? And you're already setting yourself up for failure. Don't do that. You know, if you even walk a half a mile, you did something. Get moving. Start there. When it comes to the discipline, especially for you, when you're talking about, you want to be able to be more active and do things for yourself, start small by walking, which you're doing that right now. Take your time, really plan and have your day set, right? As far as what you're going to do. You have to set your goal, and don't let anything corrupt that goal, because you're going to have interruptions. Don't matter how your day goes, start with that first. Because you're setting your day for success. Because you put yourself first. I don't mean get up, have a cup of coffee. Don't even do that. I mean get up, take your apple cider vinegar, the little concoction I told you, your glass of water, and you start then. Because once you do that, you get it out your way. You have your whole day ahead of you. You're feeling revived. You're feeling confident because you already invested in yourself first.
That's true.
God gave you another day to wake up, so you have to pay it forward with yourself. Everything else is going to come. You know your long list of things you have to do. Start with you first, because that's how we end up losing ourselves. Because we put ourselves last. And then guess what? What happens last? You get tired. That same energy that you could have given in the beginning is now gone. You'll be like, oh, tomorrow comes tomorrow. And then tomorrow.
I've been tomorrow for 20 years.
Hello, this is what I'm saying.
For 20 years.
Hello, don't do that. Put yourself first. Just like you would for your kids, for your husband, for your family. Why not you? Because you are the one.
And that's what you're saying is the treat for yourself.
Yes, absolutely. Because you know what? In the end, you're going to reap the benefits. And everyone else around you is going to reap the benefits. So why not start with you? People are watching, they're paying attention. You want to make sure that you're good in every way, mentally and physically. It's important, not only for you, but for your family. And the people that you're touching. You know what I mean? You are an impact to others, and it has to start with you first.
So good, because most of us don't do that. I know I don't. I don't normally think of that, putting myself first. I usually think about, I got to put the dogs first. They need their food and get walked. I think about, I hope my husband's day goes well. I think about my kids. And then I'm getting ready for work because they come first too. And to your point though, if I say, you know what, I didn't get my walk in because I woke up late and I had to go, I'll get it in this evening. But you're right, I'm tired and I don't want to. Right? And walking is really important, actually. It's a good exercise to have, right? It's good for cardio and all that good stuff. I mean, and I live in a really nice neighborhood. So it's a nice walk.
Does. Very nice.
So it's good. It's good.
Absolutely.
It's a good thing. And okay, so the self-discipline is obviously a part of the self-care, because you're what it sounds to me is like you're linking that self-care piece with your self-discipline piece.
Correct.
Am I saying that right?
Correct.
Okay, and so your book is going to be giving us tools and strategies?
Yes, tools and strategies on what does that look like and how you're starting from the beginning to the end. Because at the end of the day, my goal with my book is for you to become your biggest cheerleader.
Right.
Because we tend to forget that.
Right.
We like social media, how many likes, how many people follow me. No, it starts with you first.
Right.
You need to be your biggest cheerleader so that everyone else can cheer for you.
You see that?
Right?
This is what happens though, right? I think a lot of us are caught up in that like button a little too much, or the subscription button a little too much. And that can be very daunting and very overwhelming, because if you're trying to build something that you believe in, like I believe in this, our conversation, I believe in the fact that we are made something beautiful together in friendship and in food. And I believe that it can touch a lot of people, but you have to be willing to not be liked by everyone. And that's not always easy, because we're looking to be liked all the time. Do you have a name for your book yet?
I do.
You do? Will you share it?
Yes, I will. Absolutely. Let me show it to you. I could show you better than I could tell you.
Oh, you got a mock-up?
I do.
Oh my God, Alethea, I love it.
So it is #BeThatPerson, as I said, unleashing confidence and cultivating self-love. Yes.
I'm shocked. I didn't know she had a mock-up.
Yes.
What?
Yes. And you can even pre-order. You can pre-order at BeThatPerson, BEE, like the B, thatperson @gmail.com. So I am looking forward to you coming on this journey with me.
That's amazing.
Please pre-order, tell a friend to tell a friend, okay? And you won't be disappointed.
No, I know we won't. And this is the thing too, like, I could tell you like, oh yeah, this is amazing, but the truth of the matter is amazing. And
thank you.
And
So
I've known her for 31 years, so I can actually say that, like, honestly, in confidence, and also in confidence of knowing that you are someone who lives the life. You're not just saying it because it's a new journey and you decided to write a book. This is like lifetime, right? And
it's been my dream.
It's been my
dream, actually.
I know, we've been friends for 31 years.
I know.
And if I would have taken her advice,
it's okay.
31 years ago, we would have been already the size we want to be, and I'll be sitting here talking about it now. But I am so grateful for you, and I cannot believe that you got a mock-up already of your book. I'm so excited.
Thank you so
I'll
much.
be ordering it, of course.
Thank you.
And reviewing it and loving on it, and trying to, and also taking in the steps, right? I mean, these women are so amazing. So they not only did all of this, but they were like, we're going to be your support system. We're going to check in on you. We're going to make sure you're doing the right things. You need to surround yourself with that kind of tribe. That kind of tribe. Be that person. Okay?
Exactly.
Be that person.
Yes.
Is there anything you want to leave our audience with?
I just want to leave with this beautiful soul right here. Okay? I am big on giving people flowers while they're here. Okay, and I've done that, right? You've done that, give her beautiful flowers. And she's just so amazing. The impact, she doesn't realize how much she's an inspiration to me.
Thank you.
Okay, author to author, right? But you guys already know that. You're following her for a reason. Okay, how about that? How you doing? But I am just, this journey that I'm having with my friend this weekend has really put us on a different level. It has really brought up my expectations. I love that. In such a great way.
Yes, it made me feel like, oh, that's right, we're really good friends.
Yes.
Because sometimes when you're lonely or you're sad or you're going through a breakup of another friendship, you're going, oh, I don't have a friend. You do have them, but you're just, because you're so focused on the one friend that couldn't get out of her own way to be that person, right? Yeah. It just makes you go, I think I'm alone on this. And then you guys came and I'm like, oh, I'm so not alone. I'm so not alone. So guys, build your tribe up. Be that person that shows up for people.
Yes.
And you're going to end up having friendships that are 30, 40, 50 years.
Yes.
Hello, because we're going to be 50-year friendship. We're going to be on a cruise somewhere. I know it is. I know it's going to happen.
That part. I'm not giving up.
I love you so much. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for writing your book. And thank you for really living the life you are showing us to live, which is truth, authenticity, like health, wellness, self-love and care, faith, all of that.
Absolutely. And that's what this book is about, right? It is about your journey with yourself and becoming your true self, the same self that's been ready and looking to shine for a very long time. So be that person.
Be that person. Hashtag be that person. All right, guys, thank you for joining us at our table here at the Purpose Filled Kitchen. I love you guys so much. This is where food and friendship and faith and all of that collides. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Make sure you share this with other people because we're going to grow a community of amazing humans. And who knows, maybe you'll be chosen to come and cook with me here so you can sit at my table. Talk to you soon.
Can we get into this?
Yeah,
let's go, because it looks like